so here he is. You could argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. Always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Right, with that, the weight ends here. Both fighters have raced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arman Tsarukyan.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, so much UFC history has taken place here in Abu Dhabi, and plenty more where that came from tonight as we return to the Etihad Arena. This place is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Superdome a little bit.
Yeah, it's... I mean, outside of the color of the Superdome, it is not up to par with the Etihad Arena, but you make me take a shot at my own team. But yes, absolutely stunning venue, and the fights have been top-notch here.
Volkanovski gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, nice. Keep moving. He's getting them out here. Wrist. He's got to be careful here.
Lock up that half guard for me. Create a scramble, let's go!
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Oh, in the mouth.
Well, no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Volkanovski.
starting outside. Get on your side. Don't let him keep you flat.
Nice positional control
Don't
here.
be flat.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Get up.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round.
Don't be flat. You gotta be on the side. Get to a side.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Volkanovski.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski.
Hey, you gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Tsarukyan.
Let's go. We gotta scramble here.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Big elbow there lands. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
15 seconds to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that right here. Just keep.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hand. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbow. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. And it's truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
This is where he wants to be. Great job landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Get on your heads, let's go. Keep moving those hips until you get your
Another ground and pound strike lands. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishments.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it. Massive shot from the top.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Let's work. Come on, let's work.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. 2 minutes now to go round two.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Head up, hips in.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, side control now. Volkanovski's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Big ground and pound.
Let's go.
Under a minute now to go.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Good work, you're
Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Round three next.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position for submission. Remember that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees, he'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
You need to work.
Volkanovski's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, Volkanovski's back to the side control now.
He pinned his arm, he's got him in a crucifix.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkanovski.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Slice that knee across the belly. Let's get the full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Relentless pressure from the top by Volka.
Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. There's an elbow from the top by Volkanovski. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Hard scramble.
Oh.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Every
time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Just got to be careful here.
Volkanovski's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volka.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight.
Take a seat.
He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
We knew this was going to happen. We expected that more. Refocus.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
Ready. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Volkanovski gets tattooed by that straight punch. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Set the trap.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Hands high.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, nice jab by Tsarukyan. Going to the knee strike now. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, look at that.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Big right hand there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. He's hurt.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Body shot.
Tsarukyan.
Oh.
How about these two going at it? Oh, huge left. Establishing the jab. Tsarukyan getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of his opponent.
Volkanovski's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Volkanovski gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him. Stands there and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He gets to the single collar top, a little high on the guillotine.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
But at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
And it looks as though it will. Just a little blood, right? It's okay. It's mixed martial arts. Looks like we're going to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight. Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway. And it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy.
He's in a lot of trouble now. Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Tsarukyan is able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Well,
great job landing the strike from his back.
Tsarukyan going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passes the half.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Excellent ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Tsarukyan's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nice jab there by Tsarukyan. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, my goodness.
Will do it. What a fight by Alexander Volkanovski.
Oh, man.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
What a moment in a career full of them for the featherweight champ, Alexander Volkanovski, your winner tonight by way of knockout.
Volk is next level, man.
Man.
This guy continues to raise the bar for fighters at featherweight. And tonight it showed once again that he's the best of the best with this knockout victory.